Oh, let's press record and let's go. Fabulous. Okay, so finding yourself a nice bit of space. Hopefully you can see me all okay. And let's start with our warm-up. Starting with 4 big deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, lifting the arms up as we go. Number 1, breathing it in. Exhale, fold forwards. Number 2. And release. Number 3. Letting it all go. And last one, biggest one yet. And out. Lovely. Standing it up. Shoulders back, chest lifted, and taking yourself from one side to the next. Just gently transferring your weight over from one side to the other. Perfect. Hold yourself to one side, circle around the ankles, change direction, take it the other way. And then switch over to the other leg, circle around the ankles, and change direction. Perfect. Leg number 1, lifting it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kicking it out to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kicking it to the back. 5. Squeeze the butt. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching over leg number 2 for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kicking it to the back, squeezing your butt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely stuff. Nice soft knees, tight tummies, rolling around the shoulders. Lovely. Take a bit bigger, leading with the elbows. And then just the shoulders rolling forwards. Lovely. And forward swimming. And then reaching the arms up nice and high. Take one arm forward, one arm back. Excellent. And then switch around, change direction, other one back, other one forwards. And then letting it all go. Nice soft knees, guys. Wrap yourself round. Feel a twist in the back, floppy arms, floppy fingers. Lovely. And then taking yourself back to the front. Everything from hips down, stay still. Let's just twist that upper body. Feeling like our hips are trying to stay square to the front. Lovely. And then from here, everything from shoulders down. Let's just take the head from left to right, right to left. And then gently up, gently down. Ear to shoulder, up and over, up and over. And then we're going to go ear to shoulder, gently look down, ear to other shoulder, gently look up. And just start with small circles going round. If it feels clunky or awkward, make it even smaller. And if it feels okay, you can take it bigger. Lovely. And then change direction, taking it small to begin with. Just marking through, ear down, ear up. And then taking it into smaller circles, just fluidly rotating round. And if you feel comfortable, you can take it into a bigger circle and a bigger rotation. If that feels good, don't worry if it doesn't, keep it small if it doesn't. Lovely. And then gently pulling the shoulders back up on top of the head back up on top of the shoulders. Pulling the shoulders up to the ears and then pushing them down, lifting it up, pushing it down, lifting it up, pushing it down, and then double time. Ba, ba, ba. Lovely. Palms come up to the sky, opening it out, squeeze the shoulder blades together at the back, opening up the chest, and then round and separate the shoulder blades, and then open, and round, and open, and round, and open. And this time when we round, interlink the fingers, feel like you're really holding like a big beach ball, softness in the arms, but pulling on the arms to separate the shoulder blade, and head looks down to the floor. Lovely. Let go of the hands. Instinct the fingers at the back. Pull the shoulders down to open up the chest. And then lift the arms up and away, feeling that lovely big stretch in the chest. Maybe a bit in the front of the shoulders, maybe even down the biceps. And then we'll fold ourselves forward, trying to get our hands to come towards the floor. And it should just deepen that stretch that little bit more. Lovely, let go of the hands. Bend the knees and softly roll yourself all the way back up. From here, taking the hips from side to side and then circling around the wrists. Taking it all the way up to the top and then down the middle. And then when you get to the bottom, change direction of the wrists and taking it back up the sides and back down the middle. Perfect. Forearms together, interlink the fingers, little circles round and reverse. And snaky, snaky. And reverse. Lovely. And then give them a little shake. Fold yourself forward. Hands come down. Keep the hips going from side to side. Feel a stretch on the inner thigh. Maybe a little bit on the hamstrings. Maybe a little bit on the glutes. And then take it back up. Fabulous. Softness in the knees, pelvis tucks under, squeeze the tush, really thrusting under, and then take it back, sticking your butt out at the back. Under and squeeze, stick the butt out. Under and squeeze, and stick the butt out. Lovely. And then let's roll it all the way round. Perfect. Change direction, other way. Lovely. Let's hold on to our hips, keep our hips nice and still. The lower you go in your squat, the easier this is. And then we're just going to rotate the upper body. Try to keep your hips still and rotate your rib cage round. This took me a lot of practice to get. I was like, my hips just want to get involved. But try to do your best to keep your hips still and just rotate your rib cage round and then change direction. Take it the other way. Lovely. The smaller the circle, the easier it is to keep the hips at bay. They just want to move in sync, don't they? Good work, guys. Reaching all the way up. Bring your hands down to the floor. Feet nice and wide. Keep one leg straight and we're going to bend one leg. Feel a stretch on the inner thigh. Take it as low as you need. You might come down to here and that feels like a great stretch. You might take it all the way down, whichever works best for you and your body today. And we're just going up and over, sinking into it. If you want to take it deeper still, push and tilt your hips away. So I'm pushing my pelvis at an angle. That will deepen the stretch. Taking it through the middle. From here, you can take your hands off. Keep that chest lifted. Using it just in the legs, a little bit more demanding on the legs. Keep the hips nice and low. Or keep your hands on the floor, whatever you feel best for today. Lovely. And then from here, we're taking it either sitting onto your butt or keep yourself on your hunches. And we're going to flex up that foot. Then take it through to a demi point and then to a full point. Back through demi point and flex. And demi, full, demi, flex, demi, full, demi, flex, demi, full, demi, flex, and one more. I think I've lost count now. Demi, full, demi, flex. We might do one more that side. Roll yourself round to the lunge position and gently take the hips up and down. Just warming those hips up that little bit more. Push through your front leg, take yourself into a standing lunge. Find your balance. Reach the hands up, tilt the pelvis under, push down into the hips. Reach all the way forward, hands come down to frame your front foot, lower the back knee down, untuck that toe, and then from here we'll straighten and rebend. Straighten, rebend. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Tuck the toe under at the back. Push your back leg straight, lifting it, the knee up off the floor. Hip and wrist rises up as well. Keep your chest glued onto your front leg. Take your front leg as straight as you can and rebend. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely stuff. Taking yourself into a nice big lunge. Hands are framing that front foot and let's do our hip circles, taking them round for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, change direction, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. While we're here, I want you to take 2 hands, come to the inside. I want you to bend your back knee. And with one hand right next to your foot to support you, and then with the same arm as leg, see if you can just hold on to your foot. You can bind your foot, and then pull your foot in towards your butt. So you're feeling this lovely big stretch all down the front of the calf. If this is uncomfortable on the knees, maybe roll up the mat. Lovely. And then release. Good stuff there, guys. Roll yourself over so you're open to the other side, and then scooch over into the other side. We're going to do the ankles. Feel free to sit down or lift yourself up, whichever works. And we're going to do flex, demi, full, demi, flex, demi, full, demi, flex, demi, full, demi, flex, demi, full, demi, flex. Last one, demi, full, demi, flex. Gorgeous stuff. Roll yourself round into your lunge position. Gently take the hips up and down. Pushing through the front leg, taking yourself into your standing lunge. Find the balance, reach the hands up, pelvis under, push down into that front leg, into the hips. Reach all the way forward, hands come down to frame your front foot. Drop the knee down at the back, untuck your toes, and we'll straighten and rebend that front leg, really stretching out the hamstrings on this front leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Tuck the toe under at the back. Straighten your back leg, keeping your knee up off the floor, and then we'll keep our chest glued to our front leg as we straighten that front leg as best we can and rebend for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Oh, that felt really good actually. I hope that did for you too. Taking yourself back down into your low lunge position. One hand either side of your front leg, and then let's circle those hips around in our hip circles for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. 2 hands come to the inside. Bring your weight into your front, so your arm and your foot, same one, and then bend your back leg. And with your other hand, reach round and try and pull your foot in towards your butt, feeling the stretch down your quad, maybe a little bit more in the hip. Lovely, good. And release, lovely. Bring your weight into your back knee and then semicircle your leg around so you're landing on all 4s. Just check that your wrists are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. And then we'll tuck the tailbone under, around the back, separate the shoulder blades, look down between the legs. And reverse, pelvis sticks up and out, like you're trying to show someone your butt. Squeeze the shoulder blades good at the back, look up to the sky. And then tucking it down, rounding it over. Imagine you're trying to pull your tummy button up in towards the spine, stretching out those shoulders, and then open out the other way. Try to get your tailbone really sticking up and out. Imagine it's trying to reach the top of your head. Lovely. Let's roll the rib cage round in a big, beautiful circle. And then change direction, other way. Reverse. Lovely. Good. From here, bring your knees together. Pop yourself onto your side. And actually, I'm going to pop myself onto my butt. And then I'm going to bring my feet in front of me. I was just thinking which movement I want to do first, but I want to do this one first. So prop yourself onto your butt, lean down onto your elbows. So I'm propping myself up on my elbows and my toes out in front of me. I'm going to drop my knees over to one side, open my knees, and then drop over to the other side. So I'm just stretching and opening out my hips by just rocking my knees from one side to the next, in turn. Just opening those hips up that little bit more. Lovely, good. And then from here, if you've got space without kicking anything, I want you to take your legs straight up and over. So we're doing it with straight legs in a luscious floor fan kick. Just taking it up and over, up and over. Lovely. Last 2. last one. Lovely. And then from here, I want you to relax your upper body. So your upper body is going to be lying down. Legs are going to come out in a straddle. And I want you to just place your hands on either your thighs or your calves and just relax in this position, as it just allows you to let your hips open up that little bit more. And then if you want to, you can rock from side to side. So you can just deepen into that stretch that little bit more, or maybe just hold it static, whatever feels best to kind of open up those hips a little bit more. Maybe feel that stretch on the inner thigh as well. Lovely. Bend the knees, bringing it back together. And then I want you to roll yourself out onto your side. Okay? And then from here, I want us to lift our leg up at the top. From here, make sure that your elbow is underneath your shoulder and you're trying not to sink in, but lift yourself up. Okay? And we're going to take it down in front of us and up. And down and up. And then from here, I want you to hold onto your leg and just give it a little bit, pull it closer towards you. So just use that leg to just use your arm to pull that leg in a little bit more, and then release it, and then take it back down and up, down and up. Lovely. Bend the knee, scooch yourself around to the other side. On your side again, making sure you're supporting yourself by pushing yourself through the elbow, and lift the leg up to the sky. And we're taking it down and up. So down in front of us and up and down and up. And then hold onto the leg. Try and pull it a little bit closer towards you. Use your hand to just pull it in. And release. And down and up and down and up. Lovely stuff. Good. If you're wanting to wear your heels, pop your heels on now. I'm giving my heels a miss because I've managed to get massive blisters on both of the back of my ankles. They weren't new shoes, but I just haven't worn them in a while. And to be fair, I haven't worn them a lot, so they probably haven't molded to my feet. And I don't know whether you've ever had the same issue, but my feet blister like that. You would have thought from all these years of ballet that I'd have had thicker skin. No, it made no difference at all. So I'm just going to give you a few minutes to pop your heels on. The song that we're doing today is one by a band, a group, DJ, don't know, called Topic, and it's called Breaking Me. It's quite a funky song. I've been drawn to it over the last few weeks. It's like I found it on one of those UK hits or summer hits kind of playlists, and then it's just kind of like I've been obsessed with it. I just want to play it all the time. Guys, just give me a thumbs up when you are ready with your heels. Good, fabulous. Lovely. Okay, good. Oh, you're ready before me, and I haven't finished my blooming doobie-doobies. Okay, so I'm going to start whilst I finish doing my wrapping as well. So I start on my knees, and I'm going to give you the choice here, mainly because I practice the choreo with both options and I genuinely couldn't decide what I preferred, but I'm going to give you the choice, so then you can decide what you think stylistically looks better or what you feel resonates with you better, so you can make it more your own. So option one is to have my knees together, and I did mine naturally. I tilted mine to the side, so I'm kind of off center. Or you can be center and have your knees apart. Really doesn't make a difference in terms of the next transitional move. It's more just stylistically and what feels best for you. So when we're here, I think I might go apart today. Oh, we'll see, I might change it throughout. We have a little moment where it's just like la 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 la, and then it goes into the beat, and it's like do 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 do. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to do one hand down, and it kind of comes across diagonally, and then the other hand goes across diagonally. Unhook one hand, take the other hand out. Okay, so we're doing one, cross, release, out. Okay, little hand pattern. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when we're here, we're going to try and make our head roll in a figure of 8. So imagine the top of your head has got a pencil attached to it, and you want to draw a figure of 8 on a piece of paper which is right in front of you. So when I'm here, I'm going to take my ear down to the floor first. 1, up, down, up, roll back up to the top. So I'm trying to take, with my little imaginary pencil, down, loop it round, down for the second loop of another 8, and then back to the middle, and then flick it back up. Okay, so it's just give that a little practice, because that can feel a little bit weird, and take your time with it as well. So we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, down, round, down, flick. Sometimes I feel really good with my movement of my head. Other times I feel like I'm just shaking my head and it doesn't quite work. So just give yourself practice and time and patience if you're like, oh, why is my head not working in the right way? I'm sure it still looks amazing, but sometimes when I do it, I'm like this, I just feel like it doesn't look quite right. So if you're feeling those same feelings that I've had when I've done this move, then just give yourself a little breath and give it another go. And I find the key to this is really taking your ear down first, and then that really helps to define the move. So I'm going down, loop, down, up, woo. Okay, so just to recap, I've done hand, 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 head, 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 up. Lovely. Now, if you did decide to do knees apart, we're going to bring them together at this point, and then take my hands up to the back of my neck. And that is really kind of slow and I guess quite sensual, just kind of like leaving it, maybe make a little bit of eye contact with your camera. So you can imagine that I'm watching and having a fabulous time. And then from here, I'm going to drop my butt down. So I'm taking it off my feet. And then I prop myself up onto my elbows and kick my legs 1, 2, down, down, over to the front. Okay, nice, good. I'll just go through that bit again. So I think I'm going to stick with knees apart just for consistency and hopefully not confusing everyone. So beginning with our knees apart, but if you want to, you can keep them together. If that just feels neater, you can do it that way as well, whatever feels better. So we're doing hand, 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 head, head, flick, up. Hands come to the back of the neck and kind of like lean it up like I'm leaning on the back of my arms, and knees come together at that point as well. Release the hands, take them around the back, lower yourself down, legs come up, bend, bend, dropping it out, and then straightening the legs to the side. Nice, good. Then from here, I'm just going to add this next little bit on, and then I'll show you with music. From here, I'm then going to do a fan kick, and I'm going to do fan kick over to one side, towards the back of the room, and then I'm going to fan kick straight back again and land with my toes towards the front. Yeah, good. So I've basically come from here, leaning back, hands come down, legs go 1, 2, 1, 2. So up, up, down, down, legs come toes towards the front, fan kick to the back, fan kick to the front. Nice. Yes, fabulous. Good. How is that feeling? Do you want me to walk through it one more time? Or do we want to do with a little bit of music? Bit of music. Excellent. I'm seeing the dancing. This makes me very happy. Okay, cool. So let me, I'll play the song a little bit first so you can kind of hear it. If you wanted to listen to it on your own, then it's called Breaking Me, and it's by Topic and A7S. And this is what it sounds like. Call me what you wanna, I'll be what you wanna. I've been here 1,000 times. Hey, falling for another, I don't even bother. I could do it all my life. So tell me if you wanna, 'cause I got this feeling. Okay, so if you didn't know it now, at least you know it a little bit. Okay, so from the beginning, so it's quite slow and controlled, I guess, at the minute at the start, and then as we get into it, obviously it then picks it into a bit more of a beat afterwards. Okay, so right from the beginning, nice and slow and steady. And we go. Hands come to the back. Lean back. Left, down, into the front. Fan tip over. Fan tip over. Nice, good. So we want to get to the point. We want to get to the point where we finish the second fan kick before it hits the beat, so that on the beat we've then got our next move. Okay, I'll just go through that one more time with me. Well, we can go through it a few more times with music, but let's do it again with music now. 3, 2, 1. Hand, head, roll. Up, drop back, left leg, down, to the front. Stand kick 1. Stand kick 2. Yes, good. Really nice. Better with timing that time. Let's do it again with music. From stop. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hand, head. Down, left leg, down, over to the side. Fan kick 1, fan kick 2. Yes. Really nice. Did you guys have any questions on that, or does that feel okay? Good. Do we want to add on? Look at my little key. Add on. Look, I can see you all. You know, it's like we're on like some sort of Macarena. Excellent. Okay, cool. So I've just got to here. So I've done my fan kick forward, back, and then forward. From here, I'm going to leave my bottom leg facing the front. And I don't need to be at a perfect right angle. You can by all means be at a perfect right angle, but my hamstrings are feeling a little tight today and they didn't want to play ball. So if you want to make this super clean, get yourself at a perfect right angle, legs coming out, a bit more of a stretch. If not, lean yourself slightly further back like I am, so it gives the illusion. With my top leg, I'm going to do my little knee twizzle. So I'm going to take my leg up, take my leg down. I do that twice. If you're thinking to yourself, how on earth do your legs move like that? So when I'm here, I roll my knee in. So I'm turning my hip in, roll my knee in. So when I bend my leg, my foot comes up to the sky, as opposed to if it was facing normal, my foot would come down to my foot. So I turn my hip in, turn my knee in, bend my knee so that my foot comes up, facing up more to the ceiling. Then I open my hip and switch my leg so that my toes come down, and then I straighten. And then I change it back again, bend my knee, roll my hip in, so my knee comes down to the floor and down to meet my other knee, and then I close. Okay, I like to think of it as I've got a pencil, a colouring pencil in between my toes of this foot, and I'm drawing like a piglet tail. So it's going over, down and up. So I'm drawing this little piglet kind of spiral loopy-loop. Now I've put myself up onto my arms like this because I found it quite easier to hold. But actually when I'm in the choreo, I'm on my elbows. But as you're practicing, you might want to prefer just to prop yourself up on your head because it's a little bit more comfortable. So I've just done my fan kick on both sides, and then I do knee bend. So hip rolls in, knee bend, switch, knee comes up to the sky, foot goes down, straighten, toes to the sky, and then reverse. Knee bends, toe goes down, close the hip, knee goes down, straighten my leg. And then I do that again. Up, open, straight, down, close, down. Okay, and the more you do it, the more fluid it becomes, and then it feels like a slinky dinky circly leggy move. Fabulous floor work essential. But as I begin this, when I first started these leggy moves, when I first started learning them, I really had to step through it step by step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes we would get confused, and I'd do my best. So if it doesn't look perfect, then you've got the choice to either fully embrace how it looks and love it all the same because you're giving it your best shot and that is actually what counts. Or if you're really feeling frustrated because you can do it one way but you can't do it the other way, drop the leg back closed if you prefer. So you could do open, close, if you prefer. Or if stylistically you think it feels better and looks better on you and your body. But I would like you to try your best with the little circles if that feels okay and that makes you feel good. But if you do end up being like, then maybe close, circle it, open, close. There's the option, there's that option there for you if you would like to use it. So we've just done fan kick over, fan kick over. We do leg 1, leg down, leg 2, leg down, and then we're going to do another fan kick to the back, but I'm going to open it with a circle, same way as we've done before, and then I'm going to fan kick to the back, and then bend. As soon as my leg hits the back, I bend my knee and then roll myself round so that I'm kind of on my side and then back facing the front. So just my face is facing the front. And then from here, my top leg is going to straighten up to the sky and then come back and then kind of like come back down onto my knees and then roll my hips down to the floor. And then from here, I'm going to roll it up, head circle round. I'm going to go through that all again. So let's take it from our fan kicks. So I've done fan kick to the back, fan kick to the front, leg 1 open, leg 1 down, leg 1 open, leg 1 down, open into a fan kick to the back, bend the leg as soon as I come onto the back, roll myself round so I can face the front, but I'm on my side. This enables me to kick my leg up, and then I'm going to take it down and then roll onto my knees, onto my tummy, onto my knees, roll it up, flick, head roll round. Okay, I'm just going to show you what I do from the back. So I'm going to show you it backwards so you can hopefully see it maybe a little bit better. So I'm going to do it as if that's my front. So I am here and I've done my fan kick to the back. You're now my back. Fan kick to the front. And then I do leg circle 1, leg circle back, leg circle 2, leg circle back, leg circle into a fan kick, bend my knee as soon as it hits the floor, top leg goes down, roll myself so I now face my front, so this is my knee front, and then from here, my hips are on the side, so I can kick my leg up like so, and then I'm looking at the front, and then I take it down onto my knees, bring my hips to the floor, push my butt up, flick it up, head circle round. Does anybody have any questions on that initially? Because that was quite a big chunk of information. Did you want me to go through any specific bits in more detail, or should we just walk it through a few more times, or do you want to go with a bit of music, or talk to me, guys? What feels best for you? Bit of music for Magdalena, bit of music for Sarah. You've been outnumbered, whatever you wanted, Roshana. We're going for music. Okay. I will admit, when it comes to the beat and we start doing our leg circles, that's a little bit faster. So it goes do. Well, you'll see from the beginning, guys. 3, 2, 1, and hand, head, up, hands to the back, both legs up, down to the front, fan kick 1, fan kick 2, ready, leg, down, leg, fan kick, How did that go? That feel okay? Good, good. Okay, let's go again with music from the beginning. Is it helpful if I do it so that's my front, so you're following my exact moves in the same direction? Yeah, cool. Let's do it that way for the first one, although I won't be looking at you, but hopefully it will be helpful. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, and pan, 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 down, foot down, leg down, down to the side, stand pick 1, stand pick 2, leg circle down, circle, leg circle down, circle, up, and stand pick back, roll, left, down, knee, up, you're breaking me. One more time that way. Avec le musée. Let's do it once more and then we'll add on. Three, two, one. Pan, 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 pan. Knees together. Foot to the floor. Left leg down, down and side. Stand pick 1. Stand pick 2. Right leg 1. Leg down. Leg 2. Leg down. Stand together. And go to the straighten. Knee. Go. Nice. Really good. I mean, obviously I can't see you, but I'm assuming you were really good. Okay, are you good to add on? I love our little movements. Okay, so where have we got to? We've just done roll up, head roll round. And then we're going to take it onto all fours. But I'm going to kind of like slide myself over onto all fours. So I've got like maybe 1 or 2 beats to go 1 into position. And then from here, I'm actually going to do my cat-cow positions. So I'm going to go round my back, head goes down, up, really push my butt out so I can get a lovely big arch in my back. And then I'm going to roll my head round when I'm in that position. And then I'm going to roll it back under, pulling my tummy button up into my spine, and then opening it back out. And then from here, I'm going to do a little ripple through my body. So I'm going to do chest down, up, butt. So I really lead with my chest as best as I can. Chest goes through, and then I round, and then stick my butt out. Don't worry about that one if it doesn't feel quite normal. It's easier when I've got a leg out back. I feel like it can ripple through my leg, but we'll do our best with it. So my chest goes down first, stick my butt out, then pull it, I kind of like pull my chest up slightly as I bring my hips down and round, and then stick my butt out. So it feels like a little ripple. So just to go back from the head roll, I've just come onto my knees, head roll round, slide onto all fours. Then cat position, cow position, head roll round, cat position, cow position, roll it through. Nice, good. Yes, Magdalena, that was beautiful, really nice. From here, I then bring my knees together and pop onto my butt so that my butt goes towards the front, and then I flick so I keep my eye contact. So I come from here, knees together, butt down, look back. And then from here, I'm going to roll, I'm going to like slide my hands down so that I can gradually take myself down onto the floor. And then I'm going to take myself into a kind of like a, what is the phrase? Like a prancer, I guess, a prancer legs. So I'm going to lift my hips up into my shoulder stand. If you find lifting up into your shoulder stand hell of an effort, then feel free to, as you come round, you look, slide down and lift up, so you can use a bit of momentum if that is helpful. Prop your hands underneath your hips, and then I want you to take one leg forward and one leg back. And the leg that goes forward, I would like you to keep bent. Lovely. And then I'm going to bring it back together, straighten my legs, drop my hands, slide it down, roll it up. Nice, good. Let's go through that again. We'll come onto our knees, with head rolled round, we slide onto all fours, and we cat and cow, head roll round, cat and cow, roll it through. Bring knees together, butt, look back, drop hands down, lift legs up into our shoulder stand, straighten one leg at the back, bend one leg at the front. Lovely, nice. And then bring the knees together, straighten, drop the hands, roll it out through trucker pose. Nice! Really, really, really good. I'm going to do this last move. And it's difficult to watch. So watch it first, and then we can go through it together. So from here, I'm actually going to bring my feet together, knees up, and then I'm going to spin myself around on my butt so that my knees face to the back, so that my back is to the front, and feet, so I'm facing the back of the room. Okay, so when I've come from, where have I just come from? Rolled up through trucker, knees together, using my hands and my muscles, whee, swing round. If you don't have a slippy floor, then I recommend when you're here, you then just turn half a turn rather than taking it the 3/4 of the way round. Just do the quarter turn, less friction burn if you're less in a slippy position. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift my legs up into a shoulder stand again. And then I'm going to roll my knees in, so hips are closed, knees rolling in, bend my knees, so my knees are together, feet out, open my hips, feet together, knees out, straighten. And then this, I'm going to let you watch it and then I'll talk it through afterwards. So then I'm going to drop myself over to one side and then drop my knee and do a little leg circle over one side, over other side, roll it up. Okay, so that's quite a lot, isn't it? But I trust that you guys can do it. That's why I put it in. So we're up in our shoulder stand, and first things first is we take our hips together, knees in, bend the knees, then open the hips so that the feet are together, knees are out, and then open into a straddle. Then from here, I want you to lean so that your knee comes down to the floor. So I'm on one shoulder and one knee. My other shoulder will naturally lift off the floor. And I'm really supporting myself still with my hand underneath my hip. And then when I'm here, I want you to just tap your foot onto the floor and then take it back up through the straddle and then lean it over to the other knee and tap your foot down onto that side. So don't worry about the twizzling yet. We're just going to do it almost like a pendulum. Straddle, knee down, tap down, back up, straddle, knee down the other side, tap down. So I want you to just have a little play with movements. Let me come and have a little check-in. Feel free to ask any questions as well. Yes, good, nice. Yes. Lovely. Perfect, Roshana, that is excellent. Nice, lovely, lovely, Sarah. Lovely, Magdalena. Magdalena, when you bring your knee to the floor, I want you to take your other leg and tap it over onto that side. And because, yes, perfect. Tap it on the floor before opening it back out into the straddle and then taking that knee down to the floor and then lifting the other leg up and over to tap. Yes. And if you do this in heels, you can really do it with like a clack on the floor as well. So as you come round, tap onto the floor. As you come round through straddle, tap onto the floor. And the knee that is there to support you. Nice, good. Are your shoulders okay, Sarah? They're all right, good. Yes, perfect, Magdalena, really nice. Lovely, rush, down, tap, up, down, tap. Good. Is she coming back up? Yes, good. Down, tap. Excellent. Lovely. Really, really nice. And then you've got the option, if you would like to add that extra flourish, it's like the sprinkles on the top of a beautiful cake. The cake itself is divine. So it's only if you really be like, oh, I want to do with that extra little sprinkle, then you can do the leg circles as you go over. So this is between when you put your knee onto the floor and you're about to tap, you do a circle with that leg and then take it down. So it takes it from, let me just get into position. It takes it from tap and back to circle, tap, circle, open. Circle, tap, circle, open. Take it over to the other side, knee comes down, circle, tap, circle, open, down, circle, tap. So it just adds that extra little flourish by just doing a little spiral of the leg. Now it's not necessary, so if it feels like that's just going to add a layer of confusion and that you don't need and it looks beautiful as it is, but that's just an extra optional flourish if you're in a flourishy type of mood. Nice, good. Yes. Tap, up, knee down. Yes, good, lovely, Magdalena. Yes, really nice. And then to end, we're just gonna roll over onto one side like you're doing a shoulder roll, and then you come out. Yes, Sarah, good. Really, really, really nice. This is such a challenging move because we're having to like hold all of our core muscles, push our hips up to the sky, and we're rocking from side to side. So it'll be much more demanding on our obliques, like our side muscles here, those are ones that help keep us curvy and lovely and feminine. So that, yeah, really nice. Lovely, Sarah, really good. Lovely. And then from that, you can just roll out however you want to. I naturally rolled to one side, but if you'd rather roll out through trucker by bringing your butt down to the floor in front of you, that's also an option as well. Okay. Do we want, oh, let's just have a little check of Rush. See how she's doing. Down, tap, up, good, down, tap, up. Excellent. You've definitely got one side which feels way easier, and then you go to the other end and getting back up is like, huh! Whereas the other side, it just looks so effortless. Tap up over. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up. Yeah, she's done it. Really gorgeous. Excellent. All right then, my loves, let's go through it all the way from the beginning and just walk it through first so we can remember all of the steps, and then let's do it a few times with music to help us dance it and enjoy it and play with it and just have fun. So we're on the beginning, just walking it through. So I'm at the front. Would you prefer it if I walk it through facing this way or facing the back? Oh, actually, I can't see you well enough. Point to the camera if you'd like me to do it to the camera, or point behind you if you'd like to do it behind me. Backwards, backwards, backwards it is. If not, I can do it twice. So I'll do it facing this way first, and then I'll do it facing the other way, just for those in case I misunderstood. Okay, so I'm facing the back, and then for the first bit when it's like la 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 la, I then pause, and then when it starts to beat is when I bring my hands down. I do hand one, hand two, unfold, unfold. Head goes into figure of 8, rolling it up. Hands come up the back of my neck. I bring my knees together. I lean ever so slightly back with my head. Drop myself onto my butt. Hands come down to support me, and I do one leg at a time. Up, up, down, down. Drop my knees over to the front. Legs straight into the front. Then fan kick 1 to the back of the room, fan kick 2 to the front. Circle leg 1, down leg 1. Circle number 2, down circle number 2, and then circle to take it into a fan kick. The moment it hits the floor, bend it, roll yourself to face the front, kick the leg up, take it down onto your knees, and roll up, flick up. Head circle round, slide the hands over onto all fours. Cat and cow, head roll, cat and cow, roll through to your best of your ability. Then knees together, I've forgotten which side I'm dropping now, I've gone the other way. This way. Drop your butt towards the front, look over towards the front, and then slide yourself down, lift the legs up into your shoulder stand. Take yourself into your kind of flying prancer position. So leg at the front bent, leg at the back straight. Bend the knees, taking it straight up, roll yourself up through trucker. And then you can either turn quarter turn or twizzle round 3/4, whichever you prefer, so you're facing the back of the room. Lie yourself down, take yourself into your shoulder stand position, knees together, feet wide, feet in, knees wide, and then take yourself into your straddle. And then we're doing drop the knee down to one side, tap onto the floor, open out to the other side, knee comes down, tap onto the floor the other side. And in this next one, you can either come down the front or roll yourself over onto one side. And we'll pause it there. Really nice, guys. I'm going to walk through that again, but facing the front, and then let's do it with music a couple of times. So walking it through, I'm going to go a little bit quicker. So, oops, my hair's falling out with all this rolling around on the floor. I go hand, hand, out, out, head, head, up. Knees together, arms up, butt down, leg, leg, down, down, knees straighten, straighten. Fan kick 1, fan kick 2, leg circle 1, leg down, leg circle 2, leg down, open into your fan kick, flick to face the front, leg goes up at the back. Drop your hips down, knees down, rolling it up, head circle round. Slide your hands forward onto all fours. Cat, cow, head circle round, cat, cow, rolling it through. Knees together, butt down, flick to face the front, slide it down into your shoulder stand, and then take yourself into your stacked position. Then I do my knees together, straighten my legs up, and then roll it back up, and then do my quarter turn or 3/4. Then I take myself back into shoulder stand number 2, open myself into my straddle, and then do my down, tap, up, over, down, tap, up, over, through, flick, up. Lovely. I just glanced at one point, Magdalena, don't forget the first shoulder stand when we take that one leg bend, one leg, yeah. I knew you knew it, and then I just thought, oh, actually just got into the second shoulder stand a little bit too early, and I just thought I'd just remind. I couldn't see anybody else's clearly, so hopefully you all were okay. Did you guys have any questions? No. Should we go with music? Let's do it. Excellent. From the beginning, I'm going to face the front,
this front camera first, then I'll do it again facing the back, and then I'll do it again facing the front, and then we'll probably call it a night from there. Okay, let's go. Oh, I've gone a bit early. 3, 2, 1. Hand, 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 head. Up, hand from back, foot down, leg, down, down, stand it, back, circle, 1, down, 2, down, stand it, up, back, squeeze, up, tail roller, down, knee, and return, down, up, head circle, down, up, very way, knees together, foot to back, hand up, lift, shoulder down, and down. I'm just right. 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, open, down, tap, open, down, tap, open, up. Really nice, guys. From which that I can look over and glance. That looks excellent. Let's do it again. I'm going to face the opposite direction. Whoops, I can't get my music in the right spot. I'll be ready from the beginning. 3, 2, 1. Hand. Foot down, legs up. 1, 2, down, down. Use the front. Stand it. 1, stand it. 2. Circle 1, down. Circle 2, down. Open, stand it. Look at the front. 6. Down, leave. Head around. Slide. And. Tap. Tap. Head circle. Tap. Tap. Wave. Knees together. Shoulders back 1. Into your side position. Knees roll up. Rhythm. And shoulders down 2. Rhythm. Over to one side, over to the other. Phew. Really nice, really good. I don't know if any of you guys are having the same issue. By the time I was in my last pose and I was doing my drops from one side to the other, I was kicking the sofa, knocked the remote control off the toast stand. Let's do this one final time. I know I've come slightly over time, but hopefully it's not too inconvenient. I didn't want to let you guys lose out because I ended up switching the phones. So let's do it once more. Give it your all. Forget about imperfections. Whatever you want to give to it, just give it your all, because dancing is about releasing how you're feeling and expression. So there's no right or wrong with it. It's just making it your own and following the steps to your best of your ability and having kind of fun with it. So let's make this one the best and most gustful one, with lots of oomph and energy. Final run through. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Hand, 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 head. Up. Foot down, leg. Up, down, down to 5. Stand hip, 1. Stand hip, 2. Open 1, down. Open 2, down. Stand hip. Lift your foot, hip to that leg. Onto your knees, roll it up. Head around, slide, and tap. Now, head around, tap. Now, right, knees, lift, shoulders down 1,
Knees together. Up. Middle. Down. Up. Open. Downward.
Really nice. How did that feel, guys? Hopefully you had fun. My hair's like falling all over the place when I was doing my hair with. I could feel it falling out and it's a little distracting, but hopefully not too bad.